It's the tale of two evils, a story Vicki Davis knows all too well. She is the executive director at the Tri-County Humane Society. Our story begins just off Highway 10. While many nonprofits are learning to deal with fewer donations coming in the door, the second evil at the Humane Society is clear: an increased need for services related to the housing crisis.
But it was definitely an increase. And you don't get too personal asking why. If they're moving, you don't say, well, did you lose your house? Or you don't pry that way.
In November, the Humane Society received an opportunity they couldn't pass. They applied for and received a grant from the Humane Society of the United States. Its goal? To help families that are surrendering their pets due to financial difficulty or the loss of a home. Now, almost 3 months later, the grant has been a success. How many people have you helped in the last 3-4 months with the grant then?
Quite a few. I was just looking over some of the applications now. Without sitting here manually counting, I'm going to say there's about 12.
While the current economic crisis has led to an increase in surrender rates, with the help of the grant and the volunteers here at the Humane Society, that means good news for dogs like Paco, who's going home on February 18th. Every story needs to have a good guy, and shortly after receiving the news on the grant, the Humane Society was approached by a local Good Samaritan.
I did have an individual donor also read the article about us getting the grant and contributed a little bit more money.
The Humane Society continues to push through economic hard times with a surprisingly high rate of adoptions, something the staff proudly displays daily. In a world full of bad economic stories, the Tri-County Humane Society's tale of two evils ends with a smile.